So, I know I deleted a video, and I'll post this one on YouTube as well. You know, it's like, sometimes it's like I can't speak my own mind. There's always going to be someone that has a problem with it. There's always going to be someone who's like, don't say this, don't say that. There's consequences, and there are. There are. And I understand the person that told me there is, because there is. But here's the one thing. I wish somebody can take my mind, can just live in it, and they were an actual person. Nobody knew they existed. Nobody knew who they were. There was no way to say they were connected to me. Or there would be a way, but nobody could ever. There would be no backlash on them. There would be no consequences for them because nobody would know they exist. All they would know is that they know me. Like everything about me, and there is that person, but he is weirdly me. I have a thing where I have my emotions act like how I think my kids will act. I have like 2 names picked out for if I ever have boys as kids, which I mean now will just be imagination, because I'm not gonna bring a kid into this world, definitely how the world is today. I'll feel good knowing that maybe when I do bring them in, maybe the world's better, but I doubt it. But those are more my positive emotions. Is my son, is one of my son's name would be Nicholas. He's very positive, and then my negative emotions would be my other son's name would be Jake. Now, in the center of this, they all balance each other because, I mean, they're my emotions, like I said. But, there's this, balance, this person inside me that wants to speak the truth, be very vocal, be very against how the normal world is. But when that version of me has my face, has my voice, has the connections I have now, he can't say it to a lot of people. He can say it to some people that will keep their mouths shut, but they can't keep it for long. And I've said a lot of things to a lot of people that one day it will come out from their mouths. I would love for me to be able to separate that me from me and let him be his own thing. Let him be cryptic. Let him be where he sends messages on speak for me. So people say, hey, Timothy said this. No, I didn't. It was somebody else. And I just, hopefully one day, somebody will speak for me to where there's no repercussions for me. But I mean, with this happening, that randomly starts coming out from another YouTube channel and he's pushing it everywhere. People don't think, oh, it's Timothy trying to be somebody else. But I mean, the first time, like when I made that video that this certain someone got on to me about, that was that side. That side where I wasn't scared. I was full of anger, of people saying certain things and threatening me with certain things. It was like a me that wasn't scared about other people's opinions. And he's come out. I mean, freaking these two guys I've had problems with. That part of me has come out to say some hurtful things toward them, but they deserve it. They deserve it. They do. I won't go into full detail of what they did, but they do deserve it. I just wish somehow that side of me could be physical, where I can talk to him and see him, so I could let him speak for me. Like, it would be so good because he could say anything and people would be pissed at the things that would come out of his mouth that are for me. But you'd feel so great with people not being able to say, Timothy, you shouldn't say that. It's not me. It's not me saying it. It'd be somebody else. Somebody that would just put it out there and he wouldn't back down from anything. But I can't do that because it could cost me so much things. It could cost me so many things. It could cost me my job, my relationships, definitely my relationship. I could piss off the wrong person. Like, I wish there was somebody that nobody knew the hell existed and they couldn't get to him. And they could say what I said. And people would probably, oh yeah, that's Timothy. They wouldn't be able to tell that it's me. I've always thought if I was to become this anti-hero on the internet and just say what I really feel and not back down from people, I always thought of wearing a mask, doing cryptic videos, showing certain locations where I'm at, misleading whoever's looking for me. Like, I've always wanted that. I feel like I'm capable of that, but I can't do it. And because there's no making money off that. I always want to be, and I've always thought of having my own country, like buying a piece of, like a big ass island where everybody of every culture, of every religion just got along, and then leaving this piece of shit that we live in today behind. Take everybody that is willing to help us and understand each other and not judge. I've always thought of having like a country where the flag would be all white and black with a fist, with a person in the center, and on just a shadow of a person, and it says balance, equal balance, religious balance, equal balance, where everybody got along. And we just start all the things again. Like, I take one female and one male of each and every country, and that are willing not to ever judge each other, and just let them be them, and just let them restart what I think that we no longer have is this freedom, because it's all manipulated now. Like, shit, I said this once before in a classroom, and I got threatened to go to the principal's office because he said America, the US of A, is freedom for all. And I'm like, For how long? Because now we got fucking robots and shit. That shit will enslave us. They don't care about the laws. Shit, they can break them and then we have nothing to do. Then when I said out loud, for now, we have that. And I feel sorry for the people that don't have the type of freedom we do. Because do we have freedom? Yes, but some of it, even now, is being taken away from us. Like damn TikTok, right? It's still in a limbo. I'm not saying Trump ain't gonna unban it. If he does, hey, good thing in my book. But if I wouldn't be a president, I wouldn't be a king, I wouldn't be anything. I'd just be a leader. Full-on leader. Of people just like me. Where everybody could lead everybody else. Where they would help each other. Where I could help other people. Multiple leaders. No corruption. And we're just all balanced out equally. I'm not rich. There's no possible way I could do this. But maybe, just maybe, I could inspire somebody to join me in just never judging each other. We come how we are, and we fight against anybody that tries to silence us. Even if those people are attached to us in a certain way, romantically, friends, family, like we just cast aside anybody that's not wanting to agree with us. No, let me correct myself. We just try to show them the way. Try to show them the way. And if they don't want to follow, that's them. We don't judge on how they are. We just let them be. And we be our own thing. We put up our own flag. I know certain people, if I was to do that at this house, I'm pretty sure neighbors would be pissed the fuck off. But I would probably be the only person with a flag. But maybe over time with this video, if certain people see it, maybe they go like, yeah, let's get that flag. Let's fucking do it. Let's just be what we want to be and try to show other people the way. But if they don't want to follow, that's fine. Let them be them. We don't judge. But we take everything that we have and we help other people all the time. But then we leave people behind that ain't willing to treat us right too. One day, hopefully these words can inspire somebody to tell me, yes, let's do it. Maybe I start with one person, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000,000. Just enough where people are like, oh shit, this guy's fucking serious. I ain't trying to be a god, I ain't trying to be a king, I ain't trying to be a president, or whatever type of leadership. I'm just a guy that's telling people, hey, come how you are, and I won't judge you, and I won't silence you for what you are. And I expect the same thing. Let us speak our mind about things we really care about, and don't interrupt us or try to silence us with all this crap that will happen. You see, I'm not wearing nothing. I ain't wearing no logo of where it could affect me. Where it could, oh, you're fired. I'm not wearing anything that gives anything away of what I do. It would just feel so good to maybe be able to lead a bunch of people to something new, to put up a different flag that actually stood for what it's supposed to stand for. And it's not going to be corrupted. It's not going to be to fill other people's pockets. There'd be one leader and one leader only. It wouldn't be like this whole bullcrap like, oh, a guy in a big ass office in DC for 4 years and then somebody else, like a bunch of other people run and they friggin' argue on live fucking television. It wouldn't be that. It'd be so many leaders that we wouldn't even need anything to elect another one. Do I love the country I live in? Yes, I love certain parts of it. This is the thing. I don't ever want to worry about the news. I don't care about the weather. I don't care about politics. I don't care about anything but me. I care about me. I care about the things that are happening in my life. Now, if those things out there are starting to affect me, then I don't care. My taxes, I don't care. I pay it, whatever happens. How much things are going to get way more fucking expensive. We can't help that. It might get cheaper. We can't help that. That's the thing. That shit doesn't affect me. It affects my money, but money's just a piece of paper and a couple metal coins that have whatever it uses to make cash work. Like, look at this thing. This is a piece of metal right here. I couldn't do anything. Look at this. This is a quarter. Both metal. It's just a piece of metal with a couple US type of symbols on it. Yes, it's money, but guess what? It's just a piece of metal. When you think about it, you go back in the old days when the US was just getting started. This definitely didn't mean shit. Because they would tell you the same thing. For right at that time, just a piece of metal. And that's what it still is. It's a fucking piece of metal. So is this little thing. I don't have a dollar bill, but guess what that is? Guess what that is? You'll be surprised what that is. You'll be surprised what a dollar bill is, what $5 is, what $20 is, what $100 is. It's a piece of paper. Piece of paper. You could easily take a dollar bill and just look at that. It's a piece of paper. If I had a dollar bill, you could do the exact same thing with it. You could rip it up in tons of pieces. Could the person use it ever again? No, because it's a piece of fucking paper. It's a piece of paper that has no value but to have some pictures or writing on it. This is an application for a job. That's a piece of paper that you write on. But yeah, that's my idea. Maybe one day somehow I would be able to make this country real, but guess what? That probably wouldn't be doable, because then you would have people fighting against what me and probably maybe some other people will start to believe in. We would have to earn our freedom, actual freedom. We would have to earn it by fighting in wars and stuff. I don't know. But shit, if I was capable of that, I'll go against anything and anyone, just so I can show people what a good person actually wants. What a good person is willing to listen to other people and make ideas with those other people. Even if we have disagreements, we'll find a way around it. That's all I want. Is to take what people tell us we have and actually give it to people. And not just throw a bunch of lies there. That's what I want. I want to be a leader. Because I remember I beat the crap out of a kid that he had it coming. And a police officer separates us, have us in a classroom together. And he asked about my grandpa that passed away. And he didn't know, but I shook hands with a guy I should not have shook hands with, because he kept doing his same bullshit. To this day, he still does it. But even he looked at me, he's like, I know that kid did something to get you to that point. And he was right. But even since he said this, he told me, for some reason, that I could be a leader. Because that's all I've tried to be. Like shit, when this kid was causing problems with everybody else, I was like, guys, write on a piece of paper. I'll take it up to the principal. And guess what people did? Guess what those people did? They stayed silent as soon as the principal was there. So I told my story. It was true. I also told several other stories. But I looked like the guy that just tried to get a normal kid in trouble because he didn't like him. Because everybody else stayed silent. And what I call those people is fucking cowards. I don't have a grudge against them. But don't ask people to tell the truth for you if you ain't willing to stand up and stand on your word. As soon as the person that you know has enough power to make a difference, don't act silent just because of intimidation from that person or the person that can tell that can make a difference. If they don't, we'll find somebody else. Don't be a coward. Say what you actually want to fucking say. Don't be afraid of what other people want to say about you after. And also get loyal people that you can trust in your life. And do never stop being around them just because somebody tells you you don't have to give them up. Because there's one friend, I'm about to be a godfather of his kid. I will never leave his side, no matter who asks me to leave him. I don't care what you bargain. If you bargain money, if you bargain to stay in my life, if you're my girlfriend, if you're other friends, if you ask me to leave this guy alone, if you ask me to leave him in the dirt to die, or if you ask me just to stop being his friend, I can tell you this. I will tell you to fuck off. Because Dalton Corson, Summer Corson, that's his wife, they helped me so much. And that's loyalty. They helped me when I was in a dark place from my last relationship. whatever he tells me about his kid will go. Like shit, if I babysit his kid, I'll be doing it at his house. And he doesn't want anybody, or not anybody, but a certain person that he doesn't want my girlfriend around because he doesn't trust her. And I respect that. And I will always go to his house and say, hey, you need a babysitter? I'm right there. No matter what I'm doing, I could be hanging out with her. I could be hanging out with friends. I could be at work. I don't leave my friends. Go right there and do what I gotta do. Leave wherever I'm at with my girlfriend. Be right there. Damn, I'll wait until I get off work. Or have him bring it there. And then I'll take it back to his place when I get off. Because that guy helped me so much. He helped me so much that I would drop anything to help him out. Because he helped me at my lowest point, and so did my girlfriend. A lot of people helped me out. So if a stranger said, I'll give you this much, or I'll give you this, I say, fuck off. I will not leave the people behind. And even the loyal people I'm loyal to. Even if you ask me to leave another friend I'm loyal to, I'll tell you the exact same thing. You can get lost, or you can accept that I'm going to drop everything for each and every one of you. But I'll also drop everything of you to help one of the other ones. I'll try to help all you out, but you can't just criticize me. You can't just think it's all about you. And if you don't like that, if any stranger doesn't like that, I told you the cold hard truth. Because that's what I gotta do from now on. The person I was just talking about, the person I wish that could be just a different version of me, wear a mask and stuff, that won't ever happen. Because, to be honest, I have to be that person that I wish I could bring to life, and I can. Well, I know I can. I'm showing the real me on this. You ever wonder what I do? You just ask. I won't hide nothing from you. That's the type of leader I want to be to other people. So if you see this and you want to be a part of it, and then one day help me turn this into an actual country. I'm not talking about this, the one I live in right now. Join. Because I bet you, we're gonna upset some people. But we can also tell those people to fuck off.